we're ranking the top 40 anticipated movies of 2024. Welcome to Talk Talk Punch. Thank you so much to both our audio podcast and our YouTube viewers for joining us. I am Brody, joined by Tudong Dylan.
Hey.
And the James Bond of this MI6, Charlie Hickman.
Oh, thank you, Bron. Hopefully tonight we will have a license to thrill, and we can get through these anticipated movies.
And if you haven't already, we'd love it if you subscribed and liked, and that way you can come back here every Wednesday to hang out and have some fun with us, because that's what this is all about, just having some fun. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, do you guys have, like, in your brain a top movie or two that you are really looking forward to in 2024?
Yeah, I like the way that we're doing it with tiers, because I feel like I've got like levels to how I'm thinking through the slate, and I imagine my mind will shift dramatically as we get trailers and more information. But yeah, I got some that I'm a little bit more excited about than others. What about you, Beardo?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going through this list. Dylan, you don't have a beard. You can't be Beardo.
I heard weirdo. So I was like, wow, that does sound
Beardo. But no, I'm really looking forward to some movies. Dylan, how about you?
Good.
I am definitely. I definitely know what I'm looking out for the most, let me tell you.
All right. Well, if you joined us last year, you might remember that we used the website Tier Maker to kind of sort these all into categories. So we've got our list. Oh, look at how fancy this is. We got our list all the way over there. And that's the list of the 40 that we're going to be ranking. And we're going to rank them into 5 different categories. We each have our own category. So some things Dylan is going to be really excited about. And then I will be like, I don't know what that is. And so those categories are super excited, looking forward to it, might watch, no interest, and just needs more information. So you guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Ready.
All right. So first up, A Quiet Place, day 1. I think this is the 3rd Quiet Place movie. I think.
Yeah. 3rd so far, yeah.
How are you guys feeling with this one?
This is gonna be a might watch for me.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not my favorite like franchise. I think probably one was good.
I only saw the first one. I never even saw the second one.
You know what's funny? I haven't seen either one of them. So what I'm going to say is no interest, because I haven't seen the first, the second, and I'm probably not going to see the third.
No interest. I'm also going to put mine at might watch. I enjoyed the first one enough that I might go back and watch the second, and then if interested, maybe
I
I'll
love
watch this
Jim Halpert, but I don't know, it just missed me somehow.
one. All right, next up we have it's currently an untitled Alien movie, whether it's going to be Alien Romulus or something else. I don't know. But it's currently untitled. How about this for you
There
guys?
are several like theories on what this is. Some are saying that they're like, hey, it takes place between Alien and Aliens, and maybe it's like Ripley's daughter looking for her or something like that. I'm gonna need some more information because there is no information out there. There's a whole slew of things that it could be, and we have no idea.
I've read about
I'm
like
kind of with
the
I'm kind of with you.
director and stuff. But so Dylan, you need more info?
I need more info. I mean, I didn't see the last several, and I mean, I'm glad that I didn't, but hey, I'd like to. I'll give this a shot. I'd like to need some more info because we have no clue what this is supposed
Yeah.
to be. I was watching all of the aliens, and then Prometheus came out, and I was like, oh, no, no, no.
Yeah,
Charlie?
this is a needs more info for me as well, because I feel like based on how it looks, this could be I have no interest, because deep inside my heart I feel like it's going to be bad. But if it turns out that it's really intriguing and interesting, then this could shoot straight up to like my bring it on, like, hell yeah, let me watch some more Aliens. So this one has like a wide variety of possibility
Yeah.
connected to it based on like how it actually looks and seems. Are you just all in, bro? Just because it's simply because it has an alien attached to it?
Yeah, yeah. This for me, I'm super excited. I don't
You
really
don't
know
care
much
what it
about
is
it.
you're watching.
I don't know anything about. I don't know the title. Apparently, like the director submitted this script to Ridley Scott, and Ridley Scott like
Yeah.
loved it. So
That
I
actually
just
makes me
really
feel
enjoy this
less
franchise.
comfortable.
I've even enjoyed Prometheus and Alien Covenant. Like I've enjoyed all of them. Maybe not Alien Resurrection. That one was really bad. Maybe not Alien 3. But I really enjoy this franchise.
Alien 3 over Prometheus and Covenant.
I liked Prometheus and
Bro, that's
Covenant.
tough. Huh?
I enjoyed them. I did. It's okay. Hey, you can
Okay.
stay. It needs more info for you. For me, I'm super
Okay.
excited
And
about it.
and I did.
All right. Next up, we have Argyle. How you guys feeling about this one? We didn't do a trailer reaction. We probably should have.
There was a trailer?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is Guy Ritchie
No,
directed,
this
right?
is Matthew Vaughn.
Oh, Matthew Vaughn. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say might watch. I don't know a lot about it. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but
Oh,
I'm
Tudong, you got
already
to
I'm
watch
already
this
I'm in.
trailer.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Dylan, have you
Cool.
watched the Kingsman movies at all?
Yeah. Yes, I saw the first one.
Okay, so I think there's what, three of those, right? Three Kingsmans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We three Kingsmen. And so Matthew Vaughn has stated this is in the same universe. So he's
Oh,
doing like
interesting.
a little spy
Is
movie
it really?
universe. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
I'm keeping a side tally, just for those of you watching along at home, of how many original, not based on some already existing IP, are going to be coming out in the top 40 here.
Oh,
Yeah, good luck.
There is not a lot that isn't already linking on in some way. So I like, this is a might watch for me. I don't know. It's got the cat is is a secret agent. It's gonna be CGI, have a little CGI heavy. I
what?
didn't see the second or third Kingsman, so if I'm just being honest with myself, this is something that if it pops up on a streamer on a night where I'm in the mood for this kind of movie, I might watch it, but I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to see it at all. But Brody, I know you're
Well,
super excited about this.
I am so excited. This is probably my most anticipated movie of the year. Because it's Matthew Vaughn. I love Matthew Vaughn. He's one of my favorite directors. Uh,
come on.
it's Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
I love Henry
Right.
Cavill. It's John Cena. I love my wrestling. It's gonna be great. It's
You love
secret
cats.
agents.
Cats are in this.
It's got cats. Sure. You know, but
I'm sorry. In it, or are you saying that Henry Cavill is playing or is like voicing a cat?
no. There's cats. The cats are in it. It's about an author who writes a spy story that ends up being true. So she's getting chased by bad guys and stuff like that. And
See.
it's Bryce Dallas Howard, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
she owns the cat. So, but
Oh.
I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be great. Henry Cavill. It's got Henry Cavill. Ah, don't roll your eyes at me, Tudong. I'll gouge those things out. How dare you?
Oh, you can't gouge these pretty things
You've been
out.
watching too many Matthew Vaughn movies, Brody. The little violence creeping in there.
All right. Next up, we have
Probably not gonna skip my
Bad
next
Boys
general
4.
What is that?
Bad Boys 4.
Bad Boys 4.
I I don't know if there's a tagline. Some of them were saying Bad Boys for Life, but I thought that's what Bad Boys 3 was called.
You know, I saw the first one and I really enjoyed it.
In
One of those you definitely
1994.
turn your brain off. There's a lot of things don't make a lot of sense, but it's okay. It's Michael Bay, it's Will Smith, it's Martin Lawrence. I suppose. Yeah, it's fun. I saw the second one. I was not exactly a fan. I haven't seen the third one, and I'm probably not going to see the fourth one. So I'm going to say no interest.
No interest. All
Yeah,
right,
this is
Charlie.
going to be a no interest for me as well. And look, Hollywood loves to do it's a copycat league out there, and so the success of Maverick, I think you'll see the
Hmm.
rippling effects that's having on. Hey, what about all these old movies? Let's make some sequels. And this particular calendar year is like chock full of them. It's why next year or the year after is going to be full of like Trivial Pursuit and whatever other Mattel games they can pull out of the closet. The Pirates of the Caribbean was successful. We'll make the Haunted Mansion movies and whatever, So
Yep.
anyway, we're gonna get a bunch of weird stuff coming out of the next years. But man, there's a lot of old franchises coming back, and
Yeah, there are.
I'm not optimistic that this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I am also a no interest. Do you guys? I know this is a little off topic. Do you guys think the Will Smith stuff has carried over enough that it would hurt these types of movies, or do you think some of
Yep.
that's like died down now?
Oh,
I,
you mean
I
like for us personally, or you mean mainstream
No,
wise?
just mainstream.
yeah, I don't think it matters.
Hmm.
I mean I think that like for whatever reason people were acting like I don't know, just like he beat him to a pulp or something. It was a slap. There was like Judd Apatow and people tweeting like it was the most horrific. I cannot believe what I have just witnessed. It's like I know people in Hollywood are in a bubble, but man, look around at what the world is going through and have a little perspective. It's a slap, and it's I don't think they'd be putting him in franchises like this if they didn't think that he still had some cachet, and so I think it's probably all. Maybe it'll help. Maybe they'll make fun of it in the movie. Maybe he'll slap Martin Lawrence really
Oh,
hard at something
maybe,
like giving a speech or something,
maybe.
and
There
it'll
you go.
be like a little funny in joke.
There you go. Yeah, maybe.
But the first Bad Boys was good. It was good.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't
Lots of fun.
remember anything about it. I know I saw it, but I don't remember a
It's
single thing about it.
funny 'cause that's exactly how I feel about the second one. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember it at all. The first
It,
one, yeah, like
the second one had that like syndrome where the movie was over like 3 or 4 times, and then there was like some other huge action sequence, and then like they were like in Miami. I don't know. It's just like wait, they're in a new state now. Like it was just like
Just kept
a lot
going.
of endings. Kept going.
All right,
All
moving
right, what's next?
on. We have Ballerina. So this is set in the John Wick universe, and it's following a ballerina who is an assassin. I knew nothing about this till I built this list, and I was like, I don't know what this is, and I had to look it up.
I've heard of
Yeah,
this, but what you've said is basically all I've really heard. I haven't heard really anything else.
it's Anna de Armas. Um, I think Keanu Reeves is on the cast list, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure, like, how much of that's going to be like flashbacks, or if he plays a pivotal role. But you get like a lot of like of the familiar faces of the John Wick universe. So I feel like if you've seen and enjoyed any of the John Wick movies, this is probably just going to be a nice extension of them. Although, albeit with a different director.
mm,
Uh, so I I do feel like there was something to the way that those movies, the Wick movies, were made with particular vision that I really enjoyed. But this
sure.
is on my. I'm excited about this one. I'm not super
Super
excited,
excited?
but I'm not. I
Like
wouldn't say
looking
I'm super
forward to it.
excited. I'm
Or
looking forward to it.
looking for okay.
I'm looking forward. I'm excited for the day this comes on streaming, and then I will watch it.
Tudong, how about
Assuming
you?
assuming.
Need some more information. I'll at least give it a trailer watch.
I think I might watch this. We'll see. I still got to finish out the John Wick series. I still got to watch 3 and 4. Seen 1 and 2.
I think we're gonna get
Me
we're gonna
too,
get a lot of these. By the way, I think we're gonna get a lot of Wiccan spin-off like
Well,
that
because we got the
universe. And then
show,
yeah,
right? The
until people stop
Continental.
until people stop seeing them, I think we're gonna get a lot of this. It's a universe that just kind of like, hey, there's a built-in excuse for why people are killing other people. So like the action kind of writes itself. You don't need to worry too much about pesky things like plot and script. You can build out the action sequences and then fill in the details later, which makes for a fun action flick, if like a little popcorn movie.
Yeah. I hope it's fun. All right,
So for
next
those of
up.
you following at home, we have 0 for 5 on original IP. 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, we've got a couple more too coming. All
What's
right,
what's next here?
so we have Beetlejuice 2.
Hey.
Tudong,
What?
are you
There's
super
super
excited for
excited, and
this?
then what's the other one? Huh?
Are you super excited for this? Beetlejuice 2? Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
super excited.
Come
What?
on.
Tell me the things. What's the one in orange?
Super
What's the
excited,
Looking
one?
forward to it.
looking forward to it. Might watch,
I'm
no
looking.
interest, need more info.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm
<gasps>
gonna be positive about it.
What?
Bro, Tim Burton has not been the same Tim Burton for a very, very long time. I love Michael Keaton, but you know what? I saw The Flash. I'm so sorry. And I saw exactly what happens even when Michael Keaton is playing Batman in a bad movie. I mean, the only other like film role of his, as far as I'm concerned, that's as I don't know, like as big as Batman would be Beetlejuice. And I think he can do it. I really want it to be good. It's one of those where I'm like, I'm almost scared that it's happening right now. I am looking forward to it. But I'm looking forward to it rather fearfully.
Cautiously. Cautiously.
Very cautiously. I'm more fearful than cautious, but yes.
Charlie, what about you?
Look, I'm a I don't want to be negative all the way through, so I'm gonna put this in my super excited. I
Not what I was
my
expecting
heart
from either of you.
my heart is super excited. My brain is telling me it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Don't get your hopes up. But I love the cast, top to bottom, is phenomenal. What a cast! And I love the Beetlejuice universe. I've been waiting for this forever. I loved the animated cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, just I just think it's got all these ingredients. But you know what? I love pizza, and sometimes you go to a place and pizza is bad, even though the ingredients are they're all there to make a great pizza, and yet it
Who's
just tastes
who's
blah. So
playing Beetlejuice's wife?
I'm super excited. Monica Bellucci.
Well,
He just doesn't seem like a settle down guy.
I'm gonna put mine under looking forward to it. I can't say
What?
I can't say I'm super excited. Tudong, I'm in the same spot. The days of me being super excited for a Tim Burton movie are
Yeah.
long past, right? Like I've said for many years the last really good original Tim Burton movie was Big Fish. And that was
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
2003. Like I
Mm.
since then I haven't like really looked forward to or even really enjoyed a whole lot of Tim Burton movies.
Do you see Dark Shadows?
No.
Now
Good. That's good.
I will say that neither of you have seen Wednesday, the Netflix television show starring Jenna Ortega, directed Tim Burton. Good. It's good.
Okay.
She's fantastic. I like the tone of that show, and so I'm imagining some of that into this universe.
Okay.
Jenna
It's
Ortega's
probably
in
that.
it.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm that probably is leading me to be a little bit more optimistic because I've seen that, and I was nervous about that being good, and it was, and I liked it. I thought it was good, so I'm super excited for this sort of.
All right. Next up, we have Beverly Hills Cop 4 Axel F. I think is the official name. Charlie, you
The,
love these movies.
Yeah, that's true.
You're super
you
excited
know,
for this, right?
I I for whatever reason, I in my youth, I loved to be contrarian, and so I used to make people watch Beverly Hills Cop 3, and not because it was good, but because it wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be. And I was like, you sit here and you watch this with me, and I'm gonna tell you what, you think it's a 3, but it's like a 5 or possibly a 6. We're gonna watch it. You're gonna admit that it wasn't a 2 or a 3. That's I don't know, man. I am I am I I am not excited about this one.
Oh.
I
Wait, okay, so not excited is not an option. Is it a no
I know,
interest
I
or is it
know.
a might watch?
Put me down for needs more info.
I just dropped
I'm
it
gonna
on
go with
super excited for you because that's what I thought you were going for.
I mean, Kevin Bacon's in it. I mean, we're getting part of the band back together. We get Judge Reinhold there. I
Oh
mean,
man.
Bronson Pinchot. We got Paul Reiser in there. I mean, it's
Bronson Pinchot.
maybe.
That guy.
I mean, Eddie Murphy's still Eddie Murphy. I did not. Did you guys see the Coming to America Part 2?
Yeah.
No. No, I didn't.
Yeah, that one didn't land for me. I'm not optimistic this is going to be great. So, but I'm not ready to say I'm not interested at all yet. I'm not ready.
All right.
Love you, Eddie.
Tudong?
Yeah, I need more info. I'd like to see a trailer. It's very difficult to, without a trailer, just kind of jump on board with this one. Not after part 3, which was a 5.
I
But not a 2.
It's not a 2.
I I don't have any interest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of attachment. I think Charlie showed these to me, the first time, and I didn't quite latch on, and it's not like I have this real fondness for these movies, and so to me it's a no interest. Sorry.
One of the greatest movie themes of all time, by the way. Axel F.
Okay, next up we have Borderlands based on the video game. I'm assuming.
Yep. Still waiting for that first original IP. Yep.
Well, this is the first of the movies. So you're saying even if it's based on a video game, it has to be
Yeah,
an
then I
original movie?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like this is an
That's
adaptation.
exactly
Okay.
right.
All right. All right. Uh for me, I'll go ahead and start. I'm going to put this on needs more information. I think I played the first one many years ago on the Xbox 360, I think, or PlayStation 3, I don't know. Either way, it was a long time ago. I don't It was fine, I guess. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be fun. How about you guys? Tudong?
No interest for me. I have no clue what this is about. I didn't play the game.
Yeah,
Charlie?
give me more. Give me needs more info here.
Needs more
Yeah, it's so get a chance to scroll that cast list. It's an interesting ensemble that they've kind of put together there.
info. Okay.
Uh, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to make of it, but
Okay.
I'd like to see some trailers.
All right, next up, I think this is the first original, and this is Civil War. So I just saw the trailer for this recently when I went to see Iron Claw. And it has like Kirsten Dunst, and it's kind of a political thriller, actiony drama. I don't know.
Does it take place in the Civil War?
No. It's like slightly futurish, where like the political sides have gotten so bad that there's essentially a civil war.
Who's directing it?
No idea.
It's directed by Alex Garland. He also wrote it. He did like Ex Machina and
Oh,
other
Ex
things.
Machina, he did that?
Machina,
All right, I'm going to
Machina.
go with needs more info in that case because I was about to say no interest. But yeah, all right, I like that.
Needs more.
Yeah, he wrote 28 days later too.
Charlie, how about you?
I'm not interested in this.
No.
I I I don't know. No, not it's not for me. It's a little
Kirsten Dunst is not a selling point.
no, I like her actually. I think she's pretty good, and Elizabeth Town, and I watched some of her TV series, the Florida Mom one that I would sound a lot smarter if I could tell you the title of it, but it's like South Florida, how to be a queen, and anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, this is not the kind of movie that it's a little too on the nose for some of the right now. Just not what I'm going to the theaters to see.
Charlie, you're not going to the theaters for anything.
Certainly not.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a no interest on this one. I saw the trailer and I was like, okay. I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm a no interest. Okay, next up we have Deadpool 3.
Yes, super excited. This is, in fact, what I'm looking forward to the most.
Wow.
Hmm.
So, bro, I know you're not excited for this, but I'm also super excited for this one. I I loved the first Deadpool. The second Deadpool, I didn't care for as much. So I'm looking for some Deadpool redemption.
He's finally getting into that yellow spandex.
Yeah,
All
a little
right.
red
Well,
Deadpool redemption.
despite what you guys say, I'm also going to put super excited for this because
What? You
I
hate
am
Deadpool. I think you're gonna say no interest.
no, I don't hate the Deadpool movies. I just don't love them like you guys do and everybody
Which is
else
really
does.
odd because you love Ryan Reynolds, and this is like the best role he's ever had in his life, and you can't argue it apparently.
Maybe. I'm also just really like almost more than the appeal of Deadpool is I'm just really curious on what this movie is going to be and what this means for kind of Marvel as a whole.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
Yeah.
like is this it's obviously going to tie into like the previous X-Men movies and maybe the future X-Men movies and maybe this is going to tie into like the new MCU X-Men. So I'm really curious. Also, we get to see Hugh Jackman again like as Wolverine. I didn't think we were going to get that after Logan. I was like, well, that was fun. That was awesome. It's a bummer that we don't get to see him again, but now we get to see him again. So
Yeah.
I'm
I think
super
their
excited.
dynamic will be really fun to watch on screen. I think
I
it's going to
agree.
be really good.
I agree.
See, since he's coming back, like it would be great, like just to have like he could be from a different dimension or whatever it is. Like you get RDJ back in there as Iron Man. Come on,
And it's
Ryan
not going to
Reynolds is Deadpool, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, and then just like a different version, of Iron Man with RDJ. Come on, it'd be
Get mad.
perfect.
yeah, it's not going to interfere with the end of Logan or anything like that. They said that. So I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
really curious, very curious. Okay, next up Despicable Me 4. We all have kids. Do you guys have a lot of Minions movies playing in your house?
We watch them and they enjoy them, but they're not like part of the kids don't know that this movie exists yet. We don't have any toys or merchandise. So it's like, oh, it's fine, and we like them, but we're not that they didn't like fall in love with the fandom or anything. Uh, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna put this on my looking forward to it, I guess, because it'll be it's always nice to have a good movie that we can enjoy with the kids. That's still kind of fun for the adults, and
Sure.
so far these have been pretty enjoyable for the whole fam.
Tudong?
my kid's not even 2 yet. She's nowhere near these. I haven't seen the first ones. No interest really.
You got to start her at the first one, Dill. You can't start her right at 4, man. Come on.
That's true. That's a good point,
Also, you
especially in the theaters.
you can't use the my kid is only 2 excuse because there's other movies where you're like, "Oh, my kid has seen all of these movies."
Yeah, that's right, and I stand by that, bro. She's seen Batman '89, but she hasn't seen the first Despicable Me. What does that make her a bad kid, bro? That makes her sophisticated.
That's right, bro. Come on now. She's working her way through the AFI top 100 right now. Come on.
The
You
Criterion
wanna watch
Collection, you know?
you wanna watch
Yeah.
Despicable Me, you're gonna have to watch a whole slew of James Dean movies. Only way.
So Tudong, where is this for you?
No interest. I haven't seen the first 3.
No interest. No interest. I might watch this. We'll see.
Hmm.
Okay, next up Dune 2 or Dune Part 2. I
Yeah.
think is the technical title.
Dune Part 2.
Part 2. I'm super excited for this because I really enjoyed the first one. Like surprisingly so. I enjoyed the first one. So I am super excited. Charlie?
Uh, put me down for a might watch. Look, the first. How long ago was that first Dune movie? That was like
2020. It
3
was the
years ago, and
end of 2020.
it ended like in the middle of a scene, like in the middle of a perfume commercial. It like just
No.
stopped. I don't remember. I watched like a teaser of the new one, and I'm like, wait, were these people in the first one? And I don't even remember. I have no memory of the first one. I don't retain movies as well as
What?
I used to because I have there's
Oh,
limited hard drive space left. So I watched Dune 1 and that's deleting other old movies. And then as the years roll on, that first Dune gets deleted. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Dune, but I can't because it's only on HBO, which I don't have. So this is like if for some reason I can watch the first Dune again and then I can watch the second Dune, I'll do that. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm gonna feel like I'm watching this without having seen the first one. Was Batista in the first one? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He had like a couple scenes.
Okay, good. I don't remember.
Well,
yeah,
I
we'll
do,
see.
and I'm looking forward to it. Tudong, how you feeling
It was
about Dune
beautiful though.
Part 2?
Visual. Beautiful.
Oh,
I did not
visually
see the
stunning.
first, so I have no interest in the second.
You didn't even see it?
I never saw it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You
Just
guys
got to
kept
start
saying how
rotating.
bad it was, and I was like, well, I don't want to watch this
I
then.
did not tell you how bad it was. Bite your tongue.
It is visually stunning. It was a
Oh,
beautiful movie, and I would love. It just needs to rotate off of. I'm not going to subscribe to HBO just to watch it again. I'm not going to buy it. So we need to come to terms here, streaming services. Let's shuttle this one around.
that's true. That's true. Okay, next up we have Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, right?
Really? Wow.
Based on the old TV show Fall Guy.
I'm gonna say might watch this.
I think the trailers look
Remember the
fun.
what? There's a trailer?
Yes, there's a yeah, yeah, there's a trailer.
Well, I
Charlie,
might change my view.
I'm excited for this one.
super excited.
You know what? You know what? Put me down for a super excited.
Whoa.
Look at me. My goal is to have at least 5 in the super excited column.
There we
Nice.
go.
I'm trying to balance my columns.
I'm gonna go with. I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be fun. I probably won't see it in theaters, but when it comes onto
Yeah.
streaming, I'll be like, oh yeah, let's watch that one. Do you guys? Did you guys watch
Really
the
funny
Fall
in
Guy?
that in that.
Did you guys watch the Fall Guy TV show?
That's like an old TV show, right?
That's
Yeah.
that's older.
Well, yeah, but you
From
guys
like
are old.
1980, 1981? No, that
So
was before my time.
You're right.
you
I couldn't
guys are
possibly
always
have seen
talking about
something
like
from the 80s.
Cheers and stuff like that. Come on.
Cheers is the seminal show. Frasier had the most Emmy nominations of any show before Game of Thrones decided to cheat.
So, bro, you know this. When something is old that you haven't seen or have had no interest in, it's before your time. But if something is old that you've seen, it's because you're sophisticated, right?
Ooh, I like that. That's good.
Certainly Shakespeare was before my time, but I'm aware of Shakespeare or Aristotle or Socrates or whatever great historical figures because I am learned and sophisticated. But the Fall Guy television show, oh no. Lee Majors? No. Before my time.
Fair enough. Dylan's always talking about like movies from the 40s. So there's
The Tall Man.
True. The tall man. He's an alien. I didn't. What do we?
This is sophisticated, bro. That's a sophisticated man up there.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay.
Phantasm is. Sorry.
We've got next up we have Furiosa. I have such a hard time saying that.
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
Pretend you're
it's-
casting a Harry Potter spell.
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
Furiosa. The sequel slash prequel slash spin-off to Mad Max.
It's a confusing timeline.
Yeah, it is. I loved Mad Max Fury Road though. So I am. Oh, am I super excited for this or just looking forward to this? You guys go first. I don't know yet.
All right, Dylan, what do you got for us?
Um, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. I think all the people involved are pretty good. George Miller is. I mean, he's directing it, right? I mean, he's
Yeah,
directing it. So yeah, I
yeah,
mean, he and I really did love Fury Road. That was
it was
fantastic.
so
What I
good.
mean, like some of the other Mad Max movies can be kind of boring, but I mean, with parts that are shocking. But I mean, you're just like, all right, this pacing is a bit slow. But then, but I mean, Fury Road is just completely nuts. And if it's
It's
anything like
awesome.
that, I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
I think that's where it's gonna land for me too. I think you kind of know what you're getting with the Mad Max movies and like that, like desert kind of desolate wasteland stuff. I mean, that kind of works for me as like a
Yeah,
one time viewing, or these are never going to make it into like the pinnacle of my rewatching fandom. But I do enjoy seeing the spectacle at least once, and so I'll definitely watch it, check it out, and if I mean hey, maybe it's great, and this will change that, but I'm excited to at least watch it and enjoy the spectacle.
I I think I'm looking forward to it. Am I super excited for it? Maybe.
Good question.
Maybe when more trailers come out. There's only been like one trailer that I think was kind of more of a teaser. I don't know. I watched it the other day. But
yeah, yeah,
it looked good. I'm looking forward to it. And I may move into that super excited category after I learn more.
yeah.
It's fair.
All right, next up we have the Garfield movie with Chris Pratt voicing Garfield the cat.
Look, I know the Mario movie was like a huge, like roaring success. And if you told me like, hey, there's gonna be a Mario movie, I can like picture in my mind a plot.
Sure.
Okay, all right, so there's Princess Peach, we got Bowser, we got Mushroom Kingdom. There's gonna be battles. It's I kind of have like a basic idea of like, okay, I can see this as a movie. You tell me there's a Garfield movie, and it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Like are we? There's been a comic strip, a television, many versions of the television show, lots of different Garfield movies, cartoon Garfield movies, live action Garfield movies, CGI Garfield movies, Garfield in space, Garfield's a superhero, Garfield's a lazy cat. I Samuel L. Jackson is voicing Garfield's father. I don't know if this is like a father son tale. I would love to sit here and say I just need more information about this, but I I'm just not really that interested actually in finding out more information. And I'm not just trying to even out my stacks.
I was just gonna say you got pretty even stacks there, Charlie. It's not influencing you at all.
Nope.
Tudong, how you feeling about Garfield?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with not interested. I mean, Bill Murray's not doing the voice, neither's the guy from the TV show. It's just not interesting. Just and I loved Garfield. I read the comic strip and I when they had the collection of the books and I still reread those and I love them. And it just seems very far away from that. So yeah, no interest really. What about you, bro?
I I I really liked the Garfield cartoons and comic strips, but I just don't think I'm interested in this.
Yeah.
I saw it as I was building all this, and I was like, yeah, I didn't even like seek out to get more information. I saw like the little blurb that Rotten Tomatoes had about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, next up, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So this is Ghostbusters 4? They're not putting numbers on them anymore. It's just Frozen Empire.
They're not
The
putting
sequel to Afterlife. How about that?
You know, Janine's gonna come back. I'm gonna go with super excited. I was gonna go with just looking forward to it, but I'm gonna go with super excited. I like that the cast is back from both of these, and I mean the last one was cute. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. I went in with very low expectations. But seeing this kind of a thing, I mean, I'd like to see a trailer, but no, I'll admit it. Super excited.
Nice. Charlie?
Man, I'm real torn on this. I I I don't know. I I watched the last one, and I couldn't quite figure out who the audience like who it was for. Like was it for just there's like a mix of weird nostalgia, with like a child-driven plot. It just, I don't know. This is one like I feel like I'll run into it and I'll watch it with the kids. I like that the old cast is back, but I don't know. The last one didn't it's not launching me with like this enthusiastic like, oh, I needed more of that. When I finished watching the last Ghostbusters, I was like, oh, all right, well, I'll probably forget that entire plot in like a year, and I have. It disappeared faster than the first Dune. I'm gonna put this under might watch, and when Dylan sees this and he tells me how great it is, I'll regret this ranking, and then I'll own it and watch it. But I'll definitely let Dylan watch it first.
Fair enough.
Where am
Bro,
I? Am I super
Where am
looking?
I?
Am I super
Whoa.
excited or looking forward to it? I don't know. I missed the last one in theaters and watched it with my kids. And I think, Charlie, you say you're not sure who it's for. I think it's for us who grew up really loving Ghostbusters, who now have kids
love
and
this.
are like getting the kids to experience Ghostbusters. So they have like both sides of that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean that's
I
fair.
just thought
I
of
mean, I
that.
watched it with my kids, and they were meh, and I was meh, so we all kind of walked away going meh.
Oh, my kids really liked it.
I
Um,
know, and it's not like I'm some Nielsen ratings. It's not like my kids and I are the tastemakers of Hollywood or whatever. To each their own, and hopefully more people loved it than not. But yeah, I don't
you
know.
know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop it in super excited. I
There you
feel
go.
All right,
I'm worried about how big my super excited list is gonna go, but that's okay.
My kid has already seen all the Ghostbusters, even this one.
I want to. It's a race between you're super excited and Dylan's not interested. That's what I want to see. Who ends up winning?
But still can't watch Despicable Me, huh? All the
No,
Ghostbusters.
that's too racy for her, bro. Jeez, we have standards.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Gladiator 2. What a weird thing that's happening. What is happening? How is this even happening?
It's the Maverick effect. They're bringing the movies back. It's gonna be a hit.
But
I
he
I need more
died
info
at the
about this.
end.
It's not him. It's like his kid or something.
Yeah, who also was killed. Was killed before he was.
Yeah.
But was he?
No.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I mean, clearly he wasn't because he's got a whole movie here. I don't know.
I have no
I
idea.
don't know what to
I have no
say.
idea.
Maybe it was a love child and not like the real kid. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not excited about this, but like I don't know. Give me more info because I have just no idea what it is.
Mm.
More
I like
info.
Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal. That's good people.
Yeah. Dylan, where's this falling for you?
Hate the fact that I'm going to put this here, but yeah, no interest. I was not a huge fan of
Whoa.
the first one. Thought it was rather overrated and kind of derivative, and I do not expect anything different from this, especially as late as it is. And is Ridley Scott directing this?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
he
all
is.
right. Well, then it's even worse. Yeah, no interest completely. He has absolutely burned me too many times before for me to suddenly
Oh.
start laying down. And he's not Steven Spielberg. He's I wouldn't even say he's Martin Scorsese.
Definitely not Martin Scorsese.
I'm gonna put this under my watch. I really enjoyed the first one. Like I really enjoyed it. But I guess it could go under needs more information, but honestly I'll probably end up watching it. So that's where
I'll
it'll
let
go.
you
Okay.
tell me how it is. I won't believe you.
Not Gladiator. Godzilla X Kong.
Oh,
The sequel
looking
to
forward
Godzilla versus Kong. Looking forward to it, says Tudong.
to it. Mhm.
Yeah, you need to spread yours out some, Tudong, because I
I
don't know what's gonna
know.
happen if we
I was thinking
if you
about it.
go
I saw how
further,
long it was getting, and I was like, ah,
it's
but I
gonna
don't care. Gladiator 2 goes on there.
drop the other thing.
There's no other place I could put it.
You're gonna run out
Uh,
of room.
for me,
Charlie?
this is I look I want to be cool. I want to be cool like you guys. I want to say I want to sit here in front of you and in front of our audience and say, man, I'm super hyped about this new. I'm just not interested in this. I did not have a love of Godzilla growing up, and it's a whole that I know it's a me problem. It's not a Godzilla problem. And I got really excited for the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie, and I went and saw it in the theaters, and I was all hyped up. This is going to be my generation's Godzilla. It was just awful. Uh,
Brilliant.
the
I think we
Godzilla
saw
Kong
that
movie
together.
was like I don't know. It was okay. There was just a window in my life where if I'd fallen in love at the right time, I would be here in front of you putting this on my super excited list. But I'm never gonna watch this. It's unless you tell me it's the best movie ever, Brody, which I don't think you will, because it won't be.
Well, Charlie, you and I reviewed the Godzilla versus Kong, and I made you watch it. So maybe we'll just do a review of this one, and I'll make
Ah, that's how you get me.
you
That's how you get me. I'll
watch
watch it. I'll watch it. I'm not interested in watching, but I'll do it.
I'm a looking forward to it. I, I'm a sucker for these movies. I liked Skull Island. I liked Godzilla King of the Monsters. I liked Godzilla versus Kong. So I'm looking forward to watching this. Am I super excited? I don't know. Probably not, but I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Okay, next up, If, the imaginary friends with
Yeah.
Ryan
Did you
Reynolds
slip
and
Godzilla into my no needs more info? Just
oh, needs more info. Where?
no,
Wait,
it should be not interested.
no interest.
Sorry, my columns were out of line from where I was expecting them to be,
Ah.
so I gotta keep on you. My
So
little
next up we have
CD.
If, which is the Ryan Reynolds Krasinski movie about a girl who can see imaginary friends. Have you guys heard
Okay.
anything about this?
Yeah, I'm interested in this. I'm gonna put this as in that second column here, that second tier. I'm looking forward to it. Have you guys ever seen the television show Happy?
No.
No,
Uh, it's
gotta
it's
watch it.
uh it's a very odd, very weird TV show, but it has a similar premise, but presented in a much darker way, with imaginary friends existing and things. So it just reminded me of that. And then actually get a horror movie coming later that has kind of a similar plot to this as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, why not? For the second movie that's not based on an existing IP, I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm
Right.
somewhat excited.
It's an original movie. Too long.
Um,
Need
okay,
more
so they're
info.
super excited, looking forward to it.
Might watch.
What's one after that? Huh?
Might watch.
I'll go might watch. Yes, might watch. I'd like to see a trailer, but it's already sounding pretty interesting.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Just put it super excited, bro. You're super
Yeah, come
excited.
on,
It's okay.
Brody.
Super
Ryan Reynolds,
excited.
and he's not Deadpool.
I want a
I don't know. You
trailer.
seem okay. Okay.
I might be needs more info. I need more info.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it yet. Well, aside from like
Your boy
the
is
brief
starring in it. That's,
synopsis.
that's all you should know.
The
Brody,
brief
can I
synopsis.
tell you one thing that's gonna make you really excited?
What?
Aquafina does a voice.
No interest.
Is she really? That's fantastic.
No.
It's actually a pretty star-studded cast. A lot of big names.
I'm gonna keep it as needs more info.
Louis Gossett Jr. is in it, so
Why does Aquafina do every voice in Hollywood?
he's
Every time there's
Gives
a
you a unique
voice actor
voice.
needed. They're like,
he has a
get
unique voice.
Aquafina. Hey guys, I'm Aquafina.
Christopher Maloney is also a voice, and he was the lead actor in the television show Happy, that also featured imaginary friends being real. So there you
Hey,
go.
did you guys know that I can do voices in Hollywood? I was also in
Oh,
Marvel. Oh, God.
yeah, that's Aquafina. Is that you? Can I have your eyes?
All right, and a
On
similar,
that note,
similar but different, imaginary, about a horror movie about an imaginary bear, I guess, or a stuffed bear.
it's an
Dylan,
imaginary
it's a
friend
horror
that
movie.
so she returns to her childhood home, and her imaginary friend that she left behind is real and unhappy. Nobody puts baby bear in a corner.
Ooh, that should be the
Interesting.
tagline.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Charlie?
Uh, this is gonna be a might watch for me. I might watch.
Okay. Okay.
This could fit into like a nice niche of like horror movie that's like fun and enjoyable, but it could also just be like the exact like plot of like several other horror movies that have come out recently and be just totally derivative and boring. So I'm gonna give myself some flexibility here, but I just watched the Babadook finally, so I feel
Oh,
like we got to do a Babadook podcast because
That's
they
a
say Babadook like they say Bulbasaur in the Pokemon. Babadook, Bulbasaur. It's the same. It's like the same guy's voice. So I need to talk about that. So there.
mm.
Let us know. Let us know if you want to talk about. If you want us to make Brody watch the Babadook, and we can talk about it.
Oh, I don't want to do it. So
Or
much
it'd
so
be
that
that'd
I'm
be a fun watch along. There is
yeah,
some
no interest.
questionable parenting in that movie.
No interest in this horror movie.
oh,
Sorry.
The Babadook.
Okay. Next up, we've got Inside Out 2. Did we need a sequel to this? This was a great movie. Do we need a sequel?
we don't need a sequel. No interest.
Charlie?
Ah, I put no interest
Uh,
again, didn't I? Damn! I
you
wasn't
sure
supposed to.
did.
It's bad. See it. Oh, yeah.
I'm. This is one that I'm probably gonna watch with the kids. Although, if it's one that like my wife watches with the kids, like on a Monday night when I'm doing this with you guys, I'm not gonna go back and rewatch it. So I guess that makes it a might watch. But I don't like the way that column is trending. So I'm gonna put that on under not. I'm just not. I'm not interested in it. I'm like if I watched it, it would be for the kids, and I
Yeah, I'm a might watch. Maybe we'll watch it like on family movie night or something like that. We'll see. Okay, next up, Joker Folie à Deux. Folie
I
à
do.
Deux? Adieu?
It didn't
Dylan,
hot.
you're
It's just
super
like it's
excited for
pronounced just
this.
like Hot Shots Part Deux.
You. Oh, that makes
Okay,
Deux.
I'm super excited.
Are you not super excited for this?
I mean, I can be super excited. I don't know. It's a musical. This seems interesting. I am either super excited or I'm looking forward to it. That's the second one there. So, I mean, I might as well be super excited. I'm not super excited about enough things on here.
Charlie?
Oh man. No, I'm not interested in this.
It's
Really?
either
No interest.
I'll be real honest with you guys here, and I know like I'm handing in all any credibility that I had on this podcast is already gone because I'm not excited about Godzilla. I'm excited about the wrong movies. People are like, he watched Beverly Hills Cop 3 with people. I I didn't see the first Joker. It just didn't interest. It didn't interest me
Oh,
at all.
really?
It's
Oh,
it's just
interesting.
not a story that interests me in any way.
Huh.
I find that I know it's unpopular, and so maybe this is real controversial, but it's just not a character that I find that compelling outside of the existence of Batman.
I have to say, I didn't see it until it was like briefly on Amazon Prime. I think like earlier, like I guess the end of 2023, like that. So, I mean, I didn't see it in theaters and I certainly didn't rush out to see it, but you know, so it's
When you finished watching it, did you think, you know what this movie needs is a musical sequel? That's what was missing. Some songs, a little dancing.
Batman's head on a lance and it
That's
modifies.
all.
So,
It's gonna be a weird movie.
yeah,
It is.
I hope so.
I think I'm looking forward to it. Just because I'm a sucker.
You
Saw,
love you
saw,
loved the first one, so
I
we'll
saw the
talk about.
first one, and that was one of those movies where I walked out and I'm like, yeah, that was a well-made movie, but I don't think I ever want to watch it again. Like, I'm glad I saw it. Don't want to watch it again though. So I I have a feeling this will be like the same way. Glad I saw it. Don't want to watch it again. Okay, next up we have Karate Kid. So a new Karate Kid. Dylan, do you know anything about this? You love Karate Kid. Is this a movie adaptation of Cobra Kai or
Um, they're not doing a movie adaptation of Cobra Kai yet. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I don't
or
know
a
if I mean I know
spinoff or
that Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio are both going to be in this movie. Are they going to be portraying like Mr. Han and Daniel LaRusso? I'm not exactly sure. I love. I mean, I'm going to say that. Um, I'm I'm looking forward to it because I have no idea. Okay, no. Which is the one that's right underneath looking forward to it?
Might watch.
Might watch. I'm gonna go with might watch because I am very curious.
Oh,
If they do this correctly, I can very quickly become super excited for it. But at the same time, they could also make it so I'm not interested at all. So I'm gonna say might watch because if they get it right, I mean, hey, the last season of Cobra Kai I thought was fantastic. And I really hope this next one sticks the landing and they want to do spin-offs, but I mean I haven't heard that they're doing this quite yet, so I'm not sure. But might watch it.
there
Yeah,
we go.
give me
Kelly?
needs more info. I'd be shocked if this comes out this year. I don't,
Yeah.
there's no way. There's no. I mean, I think it's just one of those like in pre-production
True.
probably nightmares that's gonna get pushed, and maybe we'll see it in 2025, or maybe it just never gets made. But
Yeah, I think I'm a needs more information. I don't know. I haven't watched Cobra Kai. I haven't really revisited any of the Karate Kids. So if it looks good, I'll watch it. Sure.
Fantastic.
All right. Next up, we have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Anybody?
Brody, you love out of all of us, I think you're the biggest
Mm.
Planet of the Apes fan. Is this exciting to you?
This is super exciting to me. I love this
Yeah.
new
I knew it.
series. So I'm super excited for this. We've been watching these newer ones on family movie nights. My kids are super excited about this. Like they're really like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I watched recently for the first time and it was so good. Like I finished and I was like, that was really. It was the first Matt Reeves one. And I was like, man, that was really good because I was finally able to find it on streaming. So, yeah. So now I'm super looking forward to this new Kingdom one. You guys?
But you speak so passionately about it. It makes me want to fall in love with the Planet of the Apes. I haven't seen the new ones. I'm not like not interested in it. So that's the wrong category. Just looking at my symmetry here, I'm gonna put needs more info.
More info.
And by needs more info, I mean I want to watch the other movies first.
Yeah, go watch the trilogy.
Is it somewhere? Where is it? Is it just on Max?
No, they're right now. They're kind of all over the place. Uh, I know Rise and Dawn are both in two different places, and War is not streaming anywhere right now. It's really kind of annoying that like can we just like keep these together and have them stream in one place so that people can watch them? But they're really good.
All right.
Like if you can watch them, watch them. Tudong,
Okay.
what
Yeah.
about you?
Need more info for me. I'd like to see a trailer.
There is a trailer.
But I haven't seen the trailer, is what I'm saying. I need to get more information.
All right. Next up, we have Craven the Hunter. This movie looks weird.
Yeah, I'm not interested in this one. And we did a little trailer reaction for this, and I just can't get excited about it. I'm just not there.
Dylan's eyes almost like disappeared into his head. They were rolling so hard with this.
Rolling because you're excited and you're mad at me for not being excited?
No.
No.
Rolling because I'm like, I really like to put it in not interested, but I'm like, it looks so stupid. All right, put it in not interested. I can't lie about it. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna watch that.
Hey,
It
we're
looks
here for the
so
truth.
ridiculous. I laughed through our entire trailer reaction.
Uh, I might watch this.
Unbelievable.
I
bro.
know I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for it. I'll do it. Probably will. Once it comes on streaming, yeah, I'll watch it when it comes on streaming. Okay. And next up, Kung Fu Panda 4. Dylan,
We never.
has your daughter seen any of the Kung Fu Pandas?
Come on.
has she seen them, but she's written them. I might watch
I was gonna
it.
say, like, if your daughter's watching kung fu, it's gonna be Enter the Dragon. I mean, come on, that's the kind of
I'm
kung
not
fu you're
saying
supposed.
she hasn't watched Enter the Dragon.
These
All I'll
are
say
Bruce
about
Lee
that.
movies. None of this panda nonsense.
It's also true. She's like, "Can I watch this?" I'm like, "As long as you don't take it too seriously." Not Into the Dragon, and let's say it. She's like, "It's not Into the Dragon." I'm like, "Good girl." I'm just kidding. That's all. She hasn't watched Into the Dragon quite yet.
Where does Kung Fu
I'm
Panda 4 fall
this
for you
is
guys?
not
Might watch.
not interested for me. Dill, what about you?
It's a might watch because I might show or something like that if it seems good. I'm not against it. Though I've seen like a couple of them and yeah, they're not like Craven and they're not like Gladiator 2. Like I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, I'm a might watch. I think this will be a fun like family movie night. These movies are good. I've enjoyed them.
Yeah, I would have put it on my might watch if I'd seen the third or the second one, but I whiffed on those. So,
All right, next up we have
all right,
Lord of the Rings: War of Rohirrim, which I think it's an animated Lord of the Rings prequel. Does anybody know?
now are you
Another
super?
prequel? Isn't The
Yeah,
Hobbit
yeah.
a prequel?
It's all boys stuff.
No,
So
like hundreds of years before Hobbit, even.
the untold story behind Helm's Deep, hundreds of years before the fateful war, telling
Yeah.
the life and blood-soaked times of its founder, Helm Hammerhand, the King of Rohan.
I need more info on this. I need
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I didn't even hear about this. More info
Yeah,
is good.
me too. Clean sweep.
There we go.
Creep the leg.
All right, Madam Web.
Brody,
I
you start.
Why
You
is
start.
Sony doing this to me?
I God, is this a might watch or is this a looking for?
Oh,
I no
bro.
might watch. I might watch this. If I'm putting Craven under might watch, I got to put Madam Web under might watch. Meaning, once it comes onto streaming, I'll probably watch it. You guys, Dylan, you
I'm not
what is
watching
this
it.
a no
I am
interest?
not watching this. Not going to be watching this.
So that's a no interest.
Unbelievable. Sony, what are you doing to me? It's a negative list on mine. Ugh.
All right, Brody, talk me into. Give me the pros.
Uh, they are characters that we haven't seen in movies yet. Um,
All right, you're selling it. You're selling it. I
the
like it.
it's a it's not going to be good. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. This looks like a really standard superhero origin movie.
This doesn't look
Yeah.
like a standard anything. This does not
Go-
look standard. This looks
I'm,
standard by like, ugh, by very bad, like Craven or well, maybe even Morbius. That's the kind
I,
of standard Sony movie that they're doing with this. They have
I,
absolutely no clue what Madam Web is even like. No clue. The people that they have cast, it's preposterous completely. And then we get to see Broad, have you seen their costumes? Because
Yeah,
they've let those come out, and it's just like for some
I
reason they're
I
they're like,
I
listen, we want to show the women's hair. It doesn't matter if we actually they doesn't hide their secret identities. Who cares what the masks are doing?
but I will say that the Sydney Sweeney costume of Spider Girl, the black and
Yeah.
white one from the 80s, I think it looks kind of cool. I That was the Spider Girl that I grew up reading, like in Secret Wars and stuff. Like, I don't, you know, I don't know. But you know what? Like, if I also get more, if it can be like a, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be a cool female led superhero movies that I can show my daughters. Like, hey,
Oh,
my daughters love
oh,
Captain Marvel. Okay. Like, it's not my favorite Marvel movie, but they're so stoked to watch Captain Marvel and see like some cool kick butt girls in superhero movies. And if this can be something like that, then
what did
cool.
they say after they saw it though? What did they say after they watched it?
They love it. They love that movie. They've watched it multiple
Mm,
times. They enjoy it. I'm not talking about the Marvels. I haven't seen that yet because it's not out. But Captain Marvel, the first one, they like. So if I can
You think
have
that's
more female-led superhero movies for my daughters to watch and get excited about, then I'm all for it.
I'm all for it too, but I mean, they've got to be good. They can't be bad. If
And I
they're
hope it's
bad, that
good.
sends a terrible
I
message.
ho-
It's like
I
it's
hope it's
okay. It's
good.
only
It doesn't look good. It looks like a standard superhero origin story. That
it looks worse than that. That's what it looks like. It looks much worse than standard. It looks Morbius. It looks Craven.
Morbius was pretty bad.
All right,
Charlie, have I
Broad,
convinced
need
you?
to move. I need you to move my Godzilla movie to Might Watch,
Okay. Okay.
and I'm gonna put Madam Web in the not interested. And everything that you said, Brody, was 100% spot on. And I'm all for more female led superhero movies. I'm also like really tired of superhero movies. So
yeah, it's true.
I'm really like
It's
I'm like
true.
really CGI fatigued, and it's just not like something that I'm excited about. I haven't been excited about them for a while, and I think this one is gonna kind of look. If it ends up being great, I'm obviously gonna see it, and that's like, awesome, great. But the Sony stuff just really hasn't interested me that much anyway.
It's true.
Yeah, it looks better than Craven, but that's a low bar to hurdle.
Mm.
So, you know, I'm probably out.
All right.
But a good,
long.
but
We're
good
going
speech,
long
though.
on this one. We still have a lot of movies.
Should we go? Want to go? Should we go rapid fire? Rapid fire.
Well, yeah, as long as we kind of keep it shorter, I think we're fine. All right, Mean Girls. A remake, I guess. I don't know.
It's a music. So I think it's based on the Broadway musical. It's out
Might
now. It's doing well. People are watching it. It's a musical.
I got no interest.
Yeah,
Might
not
watch.
interested for me as well. I didn't even see the first Mean Girls.
I heard it was pretty good. I'll go might watch.
Might watch.
The Might Watchmen.
All right. Okay, so this one, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This is the Guy Ritchie movie. I think you were thinking of Tudong.
Oh,
With Henry
oh,
Cavill,
okay.
Guy Ritchie movie.
Is Henry Cavill in this one too?
Yeah.
Alan Ritchson of Reacher fame. is
Reacher,
also in
yes.
it.
Oh, yes. Wow. All right, I'm super excited.
Ooh. About time you got another super excited in there.
True.
I need more info.
Oh,
I mean, it's Henry Cavill, so I'll probably get out and see it just because I love.
then what do
Henry
you even
Cavill.
say? You should put it in like might see it or even looking forward to it. It's Henry Cavill, bro.
I know.
Guy Ritchie.
I know. Well,
Needs more information? All you need to know is Henry Cavill. What more do
It's
you
true.
need, bro?
all right, fine. I might watch it.
I know where I want to put it, but I feel like my symmetry is getting so far out of whack. You put this in Might Watch for me, and we'll just
Okay.
try to make a design.
There you go.
Wow.
Giving a middle finger here. All right.
Okay, next up we have Mufasa, the prequel about Mufasa becoming king. Prequel to the CGI.
I know people are excited about this. I just have no interest in this at all.
I don't have any interest either.
I need
Dude,
more
I-
info.
Need more info.
I'm gonna
I
need
probably
more info.
actually, yeah, I probably should have.
Liar.
But you know what? I'm gonna put mine under need more info. Maybe a trailer will come out and it'll be cool. We'll see. All right, next up, Nosferatu.
Ooh, you know what? I actually, this director, I really like this director. I am super excited about this one.
Super excited is Tudong. Charlie?
Mhm.
Need more info.
Ooh, interesting.
This is the guy who did The Witch and The Lighthouse. So if you've seen either one of those, and I've seen The Lighthouse.
All right.
It's coming out like on Christmas. I'm intrigued. Willem Dafoe is in it, so
Mhm.
He is. I'm gonna put a might watch. I'm kind of interested. It's Nosferatu. It's Dracula, right? So it's like I'm interested. It's a horror movie that I'm interested in. Don't shake your head at me, Tudong. I put a horror movie under might watch. Give me
It's
some
supposed to be
credit.
very scary, bro.
All right. Speaking of very scary, we've got Saw 11.
I heard Saw 10 was really good,
Yeah, I did too.
and I haven't seen that yet. But the only thing that gives me like some excitement about this is that people are saying that was good. But just because that was good doesn't mean that a follow up to that is going to be good. So I'm gonna put this in my needs more info because I haven't seen Saw 10 yet.
Okay.
But I might watch it. But I like this design better.
And I'm gonna go with might watch.
Might watch. This is a no interest for me. I haven't seen a Saw movie since Saw 1. All right. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 supposedly coming out this year. And I guess we could say, like, yes, this is the beginning of the year. These could all move. They could get pushed. Who knows?
Name more.
Sonic 3. Charlie, this is under your super excited, right? You love the first one.
Uh, I enjoyed I've enjoyed the Sonic franchise. My kids love Sonic, and so yeah, put this in my super excited, and it's not even for the movie. I just my boys get super into the Sonic video games, so I get to dust off my Sonic skills, and we as the Sonic movies approach, we get a lot of Sonic gaming in. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Bring it on.
Tudong?
Needs more info. Like see trailers.
I am looking forward to it. Or am I super excited? I'll say super excited. My kids are also like super into Sonic. Love these movies, and the first ones have been really solid. I've enjoyed them. Okay, next up we have Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. Chances are it's not coming out this year, but I put it on here because it showed up on the list. So we'll see.
Well, if it did for some reason come out, I'd be super excited. So put it there for me.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa, that's a super excited for all of us because I'm also super excited for it. All right, Terrifier 3. I'm just going to go no interest. Straight off the bat, no interest.
Yeah, no interest for me.
There's okay, so there's might watch. Oh, looking forward to it. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's funny because they say that the second one has much more of a plot than the first one, and the director was saying that they're going to make it a lot more like the first one, even though they're going to have a lot of things from the second one. I'm like,
Bro, would it change your mind if I told you Chris Jericho is in it?
No.
You
No.
love wrestlers.
I do. I
Christopher
do.
Jericho.
it is exceedingly
Christopher
gory, bro. Like
No
this is the kind of
interest.
gore that you're just like, what is this rated X? Like it's gory. They
No
do not shy
interest.
away from gore.
All right. Next,
All
we
right.
have Transformers 1. This is the animated prequel on Cybertron with Chris Hemsworth voicing Optimus Prime.
Might watch this.
Might watch this.
I'm
Like Chris
disappointed
Hemsworth.
that it's not the unless he passed away. I mean, come on, we gotta have Optimus be voiced by Optimus.
Where's this fall for you, Charlie?
Might watch, I guess.
I'm gonna look forward to this. On these recent movies, when they go back to Cybertron, they've made it look really cool. Granted, it's been more CGI as opposed to, I don't know, like if it's gonna be more CGI or more animated, but
Wait, didn't you just say it was animated?
it is animated.
So,
But I don't know if they're talking about CGI animated or animated.
oh, gotcha. Like a yeah, it's gonna be computer animated for sure.
They're on Cybertron, so there's no humans, obviously.
Good.
What about
Okay.
Spike or whatever the kid's name? He's gonna show up. Hi.
No. All right, Twisters, the sequel you didn't know you needed in your life.
Oh my gosh, I don't understand this sequel philosophically.
There are more tornadoes, Charlie.
I don't know how you have a different movie. I was trying to think through this just logically. Like, I get a Maverick sequel. It's gonna be like, hey, they're in planes, but they're fighting different bad guys. But like you can kind of like I can kind of piece that together. Gladiator, okay, it's gonna be kind of the same thing, but like there's gonna be like it's just gonna be people in a car driving around chasing twisters again, right? It's just the same. I don't know. I'm not
But
interested in this at
older.
all. But put it under needs more info.
Yeah, I'm the exact same place. Needs more
I am
info.
as well. Needs more info. I'd like to see a trailer
But
before.
highly skeptical. Highly
Right.
skeptical. Poor Bill Paxton, twisting in his grave.
All right, Venom 3 supposedly coming out this year.
I'm looking forward to it.
Tudong is looking forward to it. Charlie?
Brody, you love the Venom movies.
I wouldn't say I love the Venom movies. I have watched the
Nope.
Venom movies.
It's Tom Hardy.
So, yeah, so
That's all you need to say. Tom Hardy. That's all you
do,
need to
do
say.
I love Tom
Point A,
Hardy?
point A to point B.
You love Tom Hardy.
I've thought they were
Put this.
fine.
Wow. They were
Yeah, give
fine.
me a needs more info on this one.
Okay, needs more info, and I'm gonna do. Um, I'm gonna might watch this. This is, all these Spider-Man Sony verse things are just in my might watch. So I'll probably watch them when they come on streaming. All right, and lastly, Wicked, the movie of the Broadway musical.
Mm.
No one mourns for the wicked. You like that?
Your wife's
Like that?
your wife's looking forward to this one, right, bro? She excited?
Oh yeah. Her and my daughter. My daughter, she loves Wicked, the soundtrack. This is gonna be a I don't know. You guys go first.
You can put this down in my looking forward to it.
Okay. Tudong?
Needs more info. I'd like to see a trailer.
Um I'm gonna go needs more info. We'll see whether this is a send my wife and daughter out to see this in the theaters or I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, that
Boys,
wraps up the 40 most anticipated movies of 2024 from the Rotten Tomatoes anticipated movies list. Whew, that was a
and
lot.
by the way, for those of you keeping score, 4 out of the 40, not adapted sequels or taking place in the same universe as already existing IP. 4 out of the 40.
Wow.
Ridiculous. And look at the staircase I built. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, mine's kind of a mess.
That's symmetry, boys. Come on now.
Dylan's is pretty good too.
Bro,
You
yours, you have more positives, but you also have more negatives than mine.
Dylan's and Charlie's is actually quite similar in that Dylan just has 2 more at the top that would go down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Mine's all over the place. All over the
But
place.
that's beauty. Well, you let us know what you're the most excited for, and more so importantly than that, let us know if any of these movies you'd be interested in seeing a trailer reaction for. So
Ooh,
we can
that's a
keep
good
an eye
idea.
out for when trailers drop, and we can keep you informed. So if it's something, even if we're not interested in it, if we put it on our no interest or need more info list, that doesn't mean that we won't gladly do a trailer reaction and kind of reevaluate and give you all the info that you need to be excited about your favorite movies that are coming this year. So make sure you keep us informed on what you're excited to see so that we can keep you informed on important release dates and information as it comes out. So help us to
Yeah.
help you.
Oh, you're probably waiting for me to start the thing, huh?
I was.
Sorry.
Hey! And Brody helped us to help you to say goodbye, and we will see you next time. Make sure you click that like and subscribe below that gorgeous beard, and we'll see you next time. Here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say here at Talk Talk Punch. Hey, also
That's
go check
what-
out the Patreon. We got a Patreon now. Go check
Hey!
that out. Hey. All right.
Tell Bernie to watch the Babadook live. We'll live watch Babadook.
Please no.
Babadook.
Please no.
Babadook.
No. Bye.